Don't let them pass!
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
You've an army dying out there, Inquisitor. We're wasting time fiddling with this magic. If jumping down will get us out faster, we should do it.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his mad plan?
It sounds like what you want is that well.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
You barely know what the Well of Sorrows is, but you...
Yes. Is Thedas so full of wonder? Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the... I read more in the first chamber. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say?
Like most Elven writing, the term I deciphered was Halam Shivana. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
What sort of curse should we brace ourselves?
'Twould be easier by far to advise you of a curse. This price. My priority is your cause, but if the
And gain what?
that is what we must discover. The ritual.
something.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
There. The ritual is complete.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt.
Or a goddess of sacrifice, according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. 'Tis said the Dalish invoke her before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
Humans clash with elves all the time. There's blood on both sides.
I do not favor either. One hears things in an Orlesian court. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport.
Who is this meant to be?
Fallandine, overseer of funerals and guide to the elven dead. I have heard the Dalish invoke him on their deathbed, or before quests from which they expect no return.
That's not the last thing I want to think of on my deathbed.
Perhaps it was meant to frighten the elves' enemies.
I do not believe they sing songs about Fallandin's vanity.
Do you know any legends?
It is said Fallandin's appetite for adulation was so great, he began wars to amass more worshippers. The blood of those who wouldn't bow low filled lakes as wide as oceans. Mythal rallied the gods once the shadow of Fallandin's hunger stretched across her own people. It was almost too late. Fallandin only surrendered when his brethren bloodied him in his own temple.
No story is dramatic if the people in it act sensibly.
Yes. Most tales paint Fallandin's stubbornness second only to his self-regard.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we follow the Venatori. Yes?
Do you know what this part of...
It may have served as a chamber of reflect. More importantly, I suspect none were permitted beyond. Ancient texts claim Mathal passed judgment in the
Why did...
We may safely assume one did not petition high priests for Mathal's justice by strolling. I see no more insufferable ceremony here than in a chantry.
More
I believe Mathal's cult was not fond of vacillation.
What happened to those who were left?
Legend. Perhaps this place has a more gruesome history than we know.
I want...
All I meant to suggest is that, if it does...
What if something...
Kieran is...
Are you sure of...
I am sure...